Hello, everyone. It's Adrienne Rivera with Breath of Gold. I am so excited for this conversation today and also to say congratulations to Rachel Gossett, who is one of our newly certified Breath of Gold Breathwork facilitators.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to be here.
I am so excited to have you here, and you are phenomenal. You are like the type of person that I want to everyone who gets certified, I want them to be like you. You
That's
show up,
awesome.
you do the work, you to commit to the process, and you are relentless when it comes to you having a goal and you seeing it all the way through. And that's totally how it was from the moment that you said yes. I remember your goal was to overcome your eating disorders with breath work, and you believed you could, and you did. And we're going to go into that story here in a bit. But before that, I'd love for you to just start by sharing about how did you find breath work? What was your breath work journey like?
Yeah, sure. So it was last year in 2023. I was working with this other healer, and it was my first time doing that active breath work. Never did that before, always did the pranayama stuff. And during that session, I was able to release this emotional hold that I had on with someone, this attachment, and I was longing to let that go. It was a relationship that I was in for a very long time that ended. And throughout that session, that journey, the things that I felt and that energetic release, and even the imagery that I saw of this hook coming out of my heart. And then after that session, I just felt really different and almost lighter and freer. And the next time I saw this person, and I didn't cry. And every time I saw that person again, I didn't cry. And
Oh,
I was completely floored by, wow, that breathwork session was amazing. And for me to dig down so deep to release that energetic hold that I still had with this relationship that had ended over 7 years ago. So that's what really sparked my interest. And because if I could heal from something like that, imagine what else I could heal from. So that's why I wanted to become a breathwork facilitator. I wanted people to experience this.
yes, I love that. I find that that's totally the case. We really realize the depth of our power, the depth of our own healing potential. And then it's like, but wait a second, how does no one know about this still? It's still so new. Breathwork is still a baby and
Yes.
growing, just like how yoga has totally grown over the last 20 years. And I feel like breathwork's about to take over more and more. In fact, I'm seeing these breathwork specific studios pop up all around the world, which is really cool to see that, and people are catching on. So I love this for you. And I'm sure during your time of thinking about getting certified, you did your research, you were looking around at other schools. What made Breath of Gold the one that you fully resonated with? Why Breath of Gold?
It was a few things. So first you, Adrian, the my intuition just led me to you, and just the way you presented yourself, the course outline, and even having that talk with Shannon about the course. And then you invited me to your Sunday breathwork session, and completely mind blown. And it was really then that I knew, I was like, I definitely have to go with Adrienne and Breath of Gold.
Oh, I love that so much. Yes, so much fun. And not only have you said yes to the certification, but you've also said yes to being an author in our book, which is really exciting. And I feel like that was such a big catalyst for you because you had this goal when you said yes to getting certified of wanting to let go of 33 years of struggles with body dysmorphia and binge eating. And you're like, this is what my chapter is going to be about. You dream, declare, delivered, and you did two breathwork sessions online. And I want them to hear from you. So tell us what happened during those two breathwork sessions.
Yeah, sure. So the first breathwork session, I wanted to focus on the why. why did I have my eating disorders for over 33 years? The anorexia, the bulimia, even the binge eating, and then the body dysmorphia. Where did that come from? And then during the session, I saw all of these images and all of these flashbacks. It was kind of as if I was watching a movie right before me. And I got to the complete understanding of why I was experiencing all of these things. And then the second breathwork session that I did, my intention was, all right, now let's release this. And I was able to release that during that one session. And once again, the images and the people and the situations that affected me when I was a child, and I saw myself release that. I actually saw this tethered cord come apart, and I felt this freeing and this energy release outside of me. And ever since then, my mind doesn't focus on food anymore. And it's such a bizarre thing because my whole day was, all right, what am I going to eat? How am I going to eat? If I eat this, I can't eat that. I need to exercise. I need to restrict. I need to do that. But that doesn't exist anymore. And that breathwork session was completely transformational. And it just solidified the reason why I wanted to become a breathwork facilitator.
I love that so much. And it makes me so happy. And as you know my story, but maybe people listening don't know, I too struggled with eating disorders and for 6 years was struggling with binge eating, and breath work totally supported. And I resonate so deeply with where you're at because it feels like getting so much of your mind space back. The compulsion, the thoughts, everything, it's like a full-time job. And then what that creates is that we're not able to be fully present with others. So I love this for you. I love that you've had those sessions months ago. You've still been totally free. You're a new person. I know I got a voice note from you recently and you were like, I'm a whole new person since I started, which was only a few months ago. And I love that for you. So I'd love for you to share a little bit more about that. Who were you before saying yes, and who are you now?
So before saying yes, I was someone who was afraid to be seen, who was afraid to stand out. I felt shame, I felt guilt, fear. And with breath work, it really gave me that confidence, not only participating in the sessions, but guiding, working with my accountability buddy, doing practice sessions with close friends. And even going to the Sunday night breathwork sessions, I was doing that weekly. And if I couldn't get to a session, I would do a recorded session. So it was really a gym, going to the gym for my energy, I felt like. And showing up for myself helped me to transform to who I am today. And releasing all of those layers that no longer serve me, especially the eating disorders and the body dysmorphia. It's like now I'm ready to step out, I'm ready to shine. And the confidence, I never knew I could ever have this confidence. I always thought that having an eating disorder and body dysmorphia was going to be something till I had till the day I died. I just thought it was something I always had to deal with. And knowing that that's not true, it's healing is possible. I just want everybody to know healing is possible.
Yes, healing is possible. And I love that you said that because I remember someone had listened to a podcast and they knew my story and they said, oh, yeah, the podcast, they were saying that once you have an eating disorder, you have it for life and it's just coping, it's just managing it for the rest of your life. And I'm like, definitely not. And I love that you're here to be like, no, PSA, that's not true. That definitely does not have to be your truth. And you can get to the root cause. I really feel like that was the shift for you. You got to the root, you healed it at the core, and that changed everything. And I know that the majority of our students are actually mothers, and you are a mother. So I'd love to ask you, how has breath work and this journey in the breathwork certification with Breath of Gold changed how you show up as a mother?
Oh, sure. Definitely more present. And the whole reason why I wanted to really tackle the eating disorder is because of my children. I have 4 children, 3 girls, 1 boy. And as you know, eating disorders can affect anyone of any gender. And I didn't want my children to feed off of my energy, of the lack of self-worth or the shame and the guilt that I felt. And with the breath work, it just got me to be more present and to really change my mindset. And then once I released those energetic blocks that I had around the eating disorders and the body dysmorphia, it made me even more present and more grateful for my family and the things that I had, because food was my it was like a full-time job in my head, food and the way I looked.
Yeah, wow. Powerful. I love that so much. And I love that your children were your reason why to say yes to freedom, why to create your own pathway to food freedom. And this has really now created a whole purpose for you with your
Yes,
business. At first when you came to us, you were Reiki by Ray, right? And all the
yes,
Reiki stuff, which you still do.
I do.
And you've expanded beyond that. And you know that your biggest healing is your biggest gift. So I'd love for you to share what you feel most passionate about and how you wish to serve people with breathwork moving forward.
Yeah, definitely. So knowing, well, how I thought that the eating disorder was going to be something with me forever, and knowing that's not true, now I am on a mission to help those with eating disorders and body dysmorphia, that healing can exist for each and every one of you, because I walked the path, you walked the path, and I'm sure there's probably so many other individuals who have taken breath work and were able to clear that out of their energetic field. And I want people not to feel disconnected anymore. I really want them to reclaim their light through breath work, and even with the Reiki that I incorporate in the breath work sessions. I want to create a safe container and a nurturing space for these individuals, so then that way they can work through that pain, work through that crunchy, icky stuff, and rediscover who they are, that the food is not who they are, and outer appearance is not who they are. And I want to be there with them and guide them and hold their hand and show them that there is a light at the end, and they are the light.
I love this so much. This is powerful. And I totally see this purpose for you. Like I said, our biggest healing that we've overcome is often what we're here to serve others with. And this is so unique as well. There's people that are struggling with food and they go to nutritionists and dietitians, and oftentimes that can make it worse. Like, I don't know about you, but I know dieting or restricting made it way worse for me. And that's usually the opposite of what we need. And really, we need to go deeper. We need a
Mhm.
somatic tool like breath work to really get to the root cause and heal from the inside out. So I love that this is your mission. And, there's so many certifications out there. What can you say from a student's perspective? Why is Breath of Gold the best, and who do you recommend it for?
It is the best because of the authenticity that it has, the the knowledge that you have, that you bring, and how you show up for all of us, and the it being trauma informed, and all of the guest speakers. I mean, I it is such a well created program that whoever doesn't do it is not in the right headspace.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everyone should do it. And the reason why you should do it, not necessarily to become a breathwork facilitator, you should do it for yourself, for your healing, for your own healing. And it was a win-win for me, because I was able to heal something that I thought I could never heal. And now I'm able to help people do the same thing. So if you're on the fence about a breathwork certification, Breath of Gold is by far the most valuable one out there between all of the modules, the knowledge, the content, the guest speakers, and of course, you, Adrienne, just the light that you bring and how you are so completely supportive and create this safe space for us to learn and to grow and expand. So thank you so much.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. My heart is so full and I appreciate you. I'm so glad that you love the experience, that you love the course. This has been so fun. And as I shared in the beginning, like you have been such a star person to work with, a star student. And, I want to share with everyone that whatever you decide to do, whether it's Breath of Gold, whether it's getting certified or anything else, I hope that this inspires you and you can be like Rachel. What is incredible about her is that she commits to a goal and she sees it all the way through. And I think that oftentimes with healing, we don't think about committing to healing like a goal. But I really saw you do that, Rachel, where you were like, okay, this is taking up so much of my mind space. I'm not, you had a clear moment. You drew a line in the sand. I'm not passing this on to my children. I'm ending this now once and for all. I'm healing this at the source. And you're a free woman. You're a new person and you're starting your business and you're growing that business. And I am just so proud of you. And that is my goal and dream for everyone. And earlier today, everyone, I talked to Rachel and I said, what are you most excited about? She's just like, I just feel like I know I'm here to help so many people. And it almost brought her to tears. And that is the type of person that she is. And that is the type of people that we love working with, people that just really want to help everyone. In fact, I have this picture from my vision board here, Breath of
Yes.
Gold. Yes, I was showing you this earlier, just gold stardust, golden breath all around the world. And I truly believe that every single facilitator student creates more and more of that ripple effect, more and more of that change where people can really connect to knowing that healing lies within them. They don't have to look external anymore, and they are worthy of being supported by a coach, a guide, a mentor, a breathwork facilitator. And that's what I see possible for people. So, for anyone here who wants to reach out to you, maybe they've got, questions about what your experience has been like as a student, or maybe they are going through some body dysmorphia right now and they're wanting to work with someone like you who's overcome that in a deeper way, how can they reach you and connect?
Yeah, sure. I'm on Instagram and Facebook at Reiki by Ray, RAE. And you can reach me there. My website is reikibyray.com. Reach me out there, DM. I have my email address out there. I would love to chat with you. I would love to help you live with that greater self awareness, that compassion, the connection, and really breaking free from that control that food may have over you.
I love this so much. Thank you so much for being you and the work that you're committed to. So amazing. And anyone here listening, if you are here and you're curious about getting certified with Breath of Gold, we would love to have you book a call with someone on our team. Feel free to send me a message and we can get you set up with that. And we also have an awesome live event that is happening on November 3rd, 2024. And Rachel will actually be one of the guest speakers. Yay! Talking a little bit more about what she wrote about in her chapter and how you can really heal from the inside out. I'm so looking forward to this. It's going to be amazing. And we would love to breathe with you in person and meet you in person. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.